Okay, class. The next essay that we have is the cause and effect essay, also known as a causal essay. Um, there is no revision option on this essay, but you will be taking this essay later and adding research to it and making it into a larger essay, and that's going to be the final exam. That'll come up later. Right now, we're just writing about an 800 word causal essay, cause and effect essay, based on this topic. And basically, well, let me rewind for a second. A cause and effect essay is an essay that uh, basically states that there are a series of events that lead up to one giant effect. An example of this would be, let's say, climate change. All right. Someone can make an argument, no matter what you agree with politically. I'm just using this as an example. Somebody can make an argument that there is a direct correlation between greenhouse gas emissions, and global warming. So, what we can do is we can look at the chain of events that cause this. Okay, so if we look at one, the first use of things that cause um, greenhouse gas emissions, and we start with burning coal for heat. Later, we move on to trains, we move on to automobiles. We still have personal houses. With the advent of electricity, we have, burning coal for, um, electricity and coal plants, and all these things add carbon dioxide to the atmosphere, which increases global warming. So you basically are creating kind of a cause and effect essay, what's called a causal chain, a series of events that causes one effect. And so each of these things that cause global warming is one of your causes, a part of your causal chain. So that's essentially what you're trying to do here with these cause and effect essays. Now, your topic is going to have to relate to the current state of our environment or planet. What has caused the issues that we're experiencing today. If you don't know what those issues are, we're in the sixth great extinction of the planet. Yes, like when the dinosaurs went extinct, we are currently in an extinction age that is far worse than the one that the dinosaurs experienced. So there's that. There's clearly issues with global warming and climate change. Health crises around the planet. These are your topics. These are your things that you want to choose from. Also, the desertification of land. Massive deserts spreading across the earth as we suck water from the land. So basically the idea here is that some of the ideas you learned about civilization from the book you're pouring into this essay that they help you understand these cause and effect relationships between what we humans do on the planet and civilization and the damage that causes. So you can kind of gear this your own way, but that's the kind of the theme or the topics. Here's some easy suggested topics if you don't want to think one on your own. Humans have nearly brought the planet to its knees in environmental crisis. Climate change, global warming, mass extinction. There's never been seen before. Discuss the causes that led to this. It's a little broad. I mean, you can even start it with agriculture leading to civilization, and then the damage civilization has done. Three body paragraphs, boom, you're done, right? With your intro and your conclusion on either end of that sandwich. Or you can say, despite the scientific facts and warnings that we as a species are nearing extinction, humans are still completely apathetic to the end of all life on Earth that is approaching. Discuss the possible causes for why we don't care, why we're apathetic to this. A lot of students are creative, have nice fun with that. Okay, so this essay should be in the third person. It is occasionally acceptable to use we and us because we are talking about we as a species, but there should be no I, there should be no you, there should be third person. Um, he, she, or it, or other subjects that are not I or you. Generally, what you would do is you discuss three major causes, one in each body paragraph that leads up to whatever it is the major effect that your cause that you're talking about. Some students can successfully weave in some more if they're interrelated, but generally, you're looking for your standard three-part thesis. We have a problem with this, and it's caused by this, this, and this, and those things are your body paragraphs. So you should have an introduction and a thesis, a cause and effect thesis. Here you go. Let me see. I've got a little bit of something here that might help you with that thesis. Just give me 1 second. I thought I already put this, so I apologize. Um, let's see. We will put it now. There we go. Cause and effect thesis, or a causal essay thesis. All right, here we go. A cause and effect thesis states the effect. In other words, that effect is, for instance, global warming or cancer because of pollution, whatever, and the main causes that have led to that effect. Generally, three. Each will later become a body paragraph. All right, I apologize. All right, and apparently I can't spell, talk, and type all at the same time. All right, so again, your main goal is to demonstrate that the three things that you're talking about, or at least three things you're talking about, are all cause some kind of effect. Specifically, one that has to do with, the current situation we find ourselves in the planet. Whether you be talking about, massive health problems due to, environmental problems and pollution or whatever, or global warming, whatever it is you're talking about. You got to have a clear thesis. The best way to do this is, to simply state the problem we have first. We are experiencing, now financial and environmental issues with global warming, which is in turn caused by blank, blank, and blank. You so I've got kind of an outline, help break this stuff down for you. And kind of map it out. Some students kind of like that. Uh, but I hope this is helpful as you get ready. If you look a little bit later in the semester, I do have a little bit of a longer lecture on how to write a cause and effect essay. Feel free to look at both of these. The second one, though, is largely kind of geared towards when you take this one to be the final exam essay. We're going to add research in to back up our points. This version right now is the first draft. It will have no research. It all comes from your brain, what you have to say. And then later we're going to go and find some research to back that up. But, feel free to look at that lecture too. It's a little bit more in depth on how to write this essay. If you feel that'll help you, it's down there sometime around, I want to say week 14. But anyways, email me if you have any issues.